Welcome back to another episode. Today's topic is trusts. And trust me, you do not want to miss this one. All right? So, trust me, that seems like a loaded phrase. We hear that so many times in our lives. So, anytime someone says it, you're thinking, hey, what's up your sleeve? But I say trust me because when it comes to trust, they are a tool of the wealthy. And believe me when I say trust me. Trust me up. Trust me up. All right. So I wanted to explain a little bit of how trusts actually work so you're not in the dark anymore. So the first thing you have to know is that a trust is a contract. Contract is a document that essentially two or more parties essentially agree on a set of terms that establish a relationship in regards to, let's say, a series of actions that need to be done. That is a contract. All right. So a trust is no more than a contract. That's it. But what makes a trust special is what it actually does. All right. So when you have a contract that is a trust, you have, let's say, three basic elements that actually make up a contract or a trust contract. The first, you have a trustee. What that trustee does is they are the operator of that trust. So if there's anything that needs to be done for the trust, that is what the trustee does. They carry out those actions. The second piece is a beneficiary. A beneficiary receives, let's say, whatever beneficial interest is a part of that trust. So if a trust owned a house or a car, all of the value of whatever is held within the trust belongs to the beneficiary. So if something was sold out of a trust, it goes to the beneficiary. The third piece is the power of direction. The power of direction is the decision-making authority within the trust. So whoever has a power of direction really controls how the trust actually works and how it actually performs. So remember those three pieces. You have a trustee, a beneficiary, and power of direction. Now, when we talked in the wealth vocabulary about control, trusts are a very important aspect in creating control. To give you a few examples, if you have a retirement account, believe it or not, that is a part of a trust. So, for example, if you have a 401k, the trustee is the company that's managing your retirement fund, and you are the beneficiary. So, believe it or not, that's a trust. If you have an insurance policy, same rules apply. The insurance policy or the insurance company is the actual trustee. And the beneficiary is whoever is designated as the beneficiary of the insurance policy. So if you have a retirement account or you have insurance, believe it or not, you are already using trust and may not even know it. Now, the way that I actually like to see trusts used are with personal property and with land. So personal property would be, let's say you have, let's say your personal residence, your house, or better yet, let's say you have gold like Robert Kiyosaki. He actually has trusts that are set up where his personal property, let's say the gold itself, is being protected or being held within a trust. And that way he can kind of distance himself from it. So even though he controls the gold, he doesn't actually own the gold. So think about how important that one is. And then with land, you can have land trusts as well. And this is awesome for real estate because it allows you to do very similar things. So it allows you to control a piece of real estate without actually owning it. So think about that. That's pretty powerful, right? So you might be thinking, so you gave me a few examples. How could this actually benefit me? All right, well, the benefits of trusts are, number one, that they are private documents. By private, I mean you don't have to share them with anybody. So only you know what's actually going on within the trust itself. All right, that's incredibly powerful. Another important aspect is it's important for estate planning. So when estate planning, someone puts together a final affairs before perhaps they pass away, they can actually pass that along without the beneficiaries having to worry about taxes because it avoids probate altogether. And that's actually number three, you avoid probate. And then four, it's transferable. So if you have something called beneficial interest, that is actually personal property, and you can actually sell that. So you can sell your interest within a trust. It makes it very powerful. Now I'm going to leave you with one thought about why trusts are so powerful. And let's take the game of Monopoly. And let's take Walt Disney and plug him into the game of Monopoly. And I'll tell you what he did that is incredibly important to know. Disney World would not be what it is today if Walt Disney did not use land trusts. And how he used land trusts, it's like you're playing a game of Monopoly and there's four of you playing. But for some reason, the three other people you're playing against are actually working against you because they have an alliance formed. And they're buying up all the real estate, and you're thinking, oh, okay, they're buying up one property at a time. It's spread over three people, when it's actually all being controlled by one person. That is how Disney World has been made possible. Walt Disney used land trusts and a series of teams to buy up as much land as he possibly could in the northern Florida area, or central Florida area, Orlando area. And he did it under the radar. No one knew what he was doing until he had already owned it all. All right? So that's how Walt Disney put land trusts into place and into use. So the real question is, with what you've just learned today, what could you use a trust for? How could it benefit you? How could you create your road to wealth with a trust? Why don't you leave your comment below? I'd love to hear your ideas, love to hear your thoughts. And as always, if you're looking for more education on the topic, and you want to take it for a test drive, figure out how trust can work for you, come by, visit us at escapethemonopoly.com, where you can create knivesoutwealth.com. Hope to see you soon. Bye.